CHiTA MAGiC.
So when it comes to money, this is just a numbers game. It's a game of numbers and philosophy and how do you think about it. So it's not a complicated subject or matter, but yet most people, they tend to fear money subjects. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to, like, it's like a taboo. But really, if you don't understand money, if you do not simplify it, if you do not think that you deserve to have money, guess what? You're not gonna have any. So it's like you have to welcome it in your life. Like, you must have money. You must. Because that's the way of, that's how we live. That's value. It shows that you have value. Okay. So when you have faith and you put action to it, actually it must happen. There's a 90% chance of that thing happening to you. You just have to visualize it, imagine it, and manifest. You have to manifest it. So the first thing, like the first major key to success, is the mindset. People should chase skills, mentorship, the right mindset, personal development, a happy way of living, you know. So that's what's more important. And when you do that, when you have rich habits, successful people's habits, guess what? You have, by default, you become successful too, and the money comes with it.
Let's talk about those milestones that are in your back. Yeah, I can see.
So this one is like $60,000 in 1 month in cash flow, and this one is like is this ring. This is when I get this ring, $250,000 in cash flow. Now I'm close to $500,000.
What is required? What do you have for the people who are living in the US and how they can achieve their dreams of having the luxurious or an apartment in the US? Is that possible? And those who wants to buy lands.
Muntu wese uba hariho hose muri USA na Canada waba ukeneye ubujyanama n'ubufasha mu ishoramari, gutangiza business, kugura ibibanza n'amazu n'ibindi, gana impuguke Abdou Hagenimana tugufashe muri serivisi zikurikira: kujya muri Indexed Universal Life Insurance, ubwishingizi bw'ubuzima bukungukira mu kugushorera imari ku isoko ry'imigabane mu buryo budahomba; gutangiza business, tugufasha kuyibonera impushya zose zikwemerera gukora nka licensed professional; filing taxes, tugufasha kuzuriza igihe no gutanga amakuru yuzuye ku misoro, tukanaguhugurira kuzajya wiyuzuriza impapuro za tax returns. Namwe mwifuza kugura ibibanza cyangwa amazu, naho turahari ku bwanyu. Duhamagare cyangwa twandikire aha hakurikira, tuguhe ubufasha bwihuse kandi bunoze. Urakaza neza.
Inzozi zibaye impamo. Miliyoni 2 gusa wagura ikibanza mu Rwanda. Miliyoni 25 wubakirwa inzu yuzuye. Ufite inzu cyangwa ubutaka ugurisha, gana Marshall Real Estate nona.
CHiTA MAGiC.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you feeling all? This is Julius CHiTA MAGiC. Hope all you're doing well, you're all fine wherever you are. I start greeting the people who watch our videos every day on our YouTube channel, CHiTA MAGiC, as we are shortly getting a milestone of 700,000 of subscribers on YouTube here. It's a milestone. It's very, very, very soon. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for getting back on this channel. We have exclusive interview today, and the session will be English. The guest is not a guest here. He has been doing many interviews with us on CHiTA MAGiC, of course. since he started his business and advertising and giving advices to people of financial literacy and financial ideas. Our guest today, and you've been seeing him in Kinyarwanda version, as I greet all the Rwandans who live in United States, in Canada, Europe, everywhere in the world, and also Burundi community, Banyamurenge community, the people who were born from DRC, Congo, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, this East Africa. We are here with Abdou Hagenimana. Is a Rwandan, but now an American, because last year he has received his citizenship papers and a passport that helped him to flew to Rwanda last year. Last year, December, I think in December and January, you were here in Rwanda. Abdou Hagenimana is a financial professional who lives in United States, Austin, Texas. He lived here in Rwanda and also did his studies, university and secondary schools, primary here in Rwanda, and he moved to US in 2020. He's now married. The family have two kids, two boys, yes?
Yeah,
We're going to do an English version of his story of, yeah, you can see them on a profile picture.
exactly. Yeah, that's my family.
Yeah,
And this guy is Ed Milet.
yeah,
He might be a billionaire with a B. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Abdul, let us talk about you. Your journey to milestones. As we can see in the background, there are recognitions of thousands of dollars of being successful at your age, at a young age, under 30 years. You have reached many milestones. Let's talk about you, how you got your dreams from impossibility to the things that are now making you a millionaire in US dollars. Welcome to CHiTA MAGiC again.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for your warm introduction. And I'm so happy to have this chance again to speak with you guys, to be able to get some good ideas, get great conversation together. So again, my name is Abdou Hagenimana. I'm from Rwanda, and I was born in Rusizi, Kamembe, and that's where I studied my elementary school and secondary school or high school. And then after that, I went to the University of Rwanda on scholarship, a college of Institute of Technology, formerly called KIST. And I did electronics and telecommunication engineering there. And after that, I flew to the US, and that's where I live. I pursued my studies here at the University of Maine in business administration. That was my major. And then after that, in the middle of that, that's when I got married. And we have two beautiful sons. We have an amazing family. And yeah, it was a long journey, but it all started in Rwanda.
Hmm. They all started here in Rwanda before you moved to US for the studies, and that's where you created the family. That's where your wedding um, was happening in the US. And after all, you started a journey, a big journey of being financially independent. As you also started many master classes and online sessions on Zoom or live with people, teaching them how to be financially free, teaching people about real estate in the US and Canada, but mainly the opportunities for those people who come from East Africa, the opportunities that are in the US and where you're living now for 5 years. Let's start on you. Let's talk about you. Starting from the time that I knew you, you were working at Tesla as a technician in robotics and automation, as an industry in fabrication of vehicles. But let's start by today. What does Abdou Hagenimana do in the US exactly, and how you think our audience should be involved or get a profit from you today?
Yeah, so for me, yeah, like when I got here in the US, it was different, you know. It's a different place, different people, and different ways of living. So I had to adapt and I had to learn how to live here. So I went to school, I got married, I have two beautiful sons, I have an amazing family. And when I moved back to Texas, that's when I worked for Tesla as a robotics and automation in engineering team, and like working on these Model Ys, Teslas, and Cybertrucks. And while I was there, I found an opportunity like to become a financial professional. So you need a license from the state. You have to go study, they get the course material and study and get the licenses and get cleared with the state so that you can be able to help people financially, like with their financial services. So that's what we provide. And I was able to, you know, to start small, like start getting trained, developing my mind, personal development, like really getting my mindset right so that I can be able to explain to different levels of people. And then what do I do exactly? So for me, I'm just a financial professional, and I help people with the financial services, like helping them strategize and see what do they need in their portfolio, like how can they position themselves like financially, because really here in America or even in the whole world, most people, it's like we don't study finance like in the real world. We don't study in school. So people get out of the school and they don't really know anything about finance. They just know go to work, pay your bills, save if there's something left, and be stuck in the system, like just live paycheck to paycheck. So that's why most people, they don't get rich, because they are stuck in the system. They are being used by the system. So for me, I try to educate them financially. Hey, this is another way of thinking when it comes to your finances and how to manage them. So basically, we just help people with the financial services, either be life insurances, index annuities, living trust, seeing how they get like how they can understand taxation and how it works. So and also I do help with the real estate, like buying and selling homes and houses, and I do help people who are looking for buying land, buying some farms, stuff like that. So I'm into finance, financial sector, financial services, and real estate. So that's where I find myself these days, and that's what I do full time, working on my business. Yeah.
Okay. Before we get on, what are the factors that can help us as the audience, but mainly the people who live in the US and Canada, and how they can be involved in your businesses? Let me start by asking this small question. Is Abdul financially independent?
Yeah, I would say so. Like I'm heading towards there, but I consider myself financially free because I understand how money works, how to invest the money, and how to really how to really work the system. So I consider myself financially free, and I do help other people to learn the same thing and also do their own businesses with different business opportunities with the right mindset. So yeah, yes, I consider myself financially free.
Mm. And when you're presenting your business or teaching people how to get financially free, uh, you look with a high level of confidence. Where do you get that confidence from? Talking about money, like the simple things, like telling youth you can get it. It's very simple. You must have money from Monday to Sunday. Starting from the 1st of January till 31st of December, you must have money wherever you are, wherever you're dreaming, wherever you're trying. However, um, in the let's start by that. Where does the
Yeah,
confidence come from?
absolutely. Absolutely. So when it comes to money, this is just numbers game.
Uh,
It's a game of numbers and philosophy and how do you think about it. So it's not a complicated subject or matter, but yet most people they tend to fear money subjects. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to like it's like a taboo. But really, if you don't understand money, if you do not simplify it, if you do not think that you deserve to have money, guess what? You're not gonna have any. So it's like you have to welcome it in your life. You have to attract it and make it simple as you can, so that you can be able to navigate these markets and the way of making money. Because outside of God, health, and family, the other thing is money. Like money buys almost everything.
mm,
Like we should like we need money to live. We need money to live, to eat, to do everything. So you should be able, like you shouldn't fear money. You have to say, hey, like I love money, I welcome money. Money is easy, comes to me so easily, and it's a must. Like you must have money. You
mm,
must,
mhm,
because that's the way of that's how we live. That's value. It shows that you have value. Okay.
mm.
So if you want some, like it's an exchange. In
Yeah,
order for you to get something valuable and you have the money, you can exchange that service, that product with your money. So it's
mm,
an exchange, and it's a way of
yeah,
keeping your wealth, keeping your like it gives you hope that maybe tomorrow you're gonna eat.
yeah.
So if you have more of it, if you're a good investor, if you attract money, if you understand money, if you love money, if you welcome money in your life, then your life gets simpler and you live a happy life.
Wow.
So, money is is one of the greatest factor of life. Like how we breathe, like how we have blood, is the
Mm.
same as having money. You
So
must have
money
money.
must be in ourselves, like we have blood.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is supposed to be on the bank and in the mindset. Okay.
Yeah,
Starting from the physical things, you can't describe richness or somebody who is financially free by seeing the physical things. Like people on Instagram, they see the car you drive. It's a very big one, very expensive, around $100,000 or above. It's a
Mhm.
very nice Chevrolet brand.
Mhm.
Like you bought a house in 2024,
Mhm.
but in short time, people have been hearing and seeing you teaching people to be financially and being successful. But before we get uh, into this topic of being financially independent, let's talk about on what we see on you and start from the milestones. What are the milestones have you reached since you started business and using technology and internet today?
So the biggest milestone is the mindset, like how people think.
Mhm.
So the biggest thing that I have is the way I think, is who I am, is the person I became in the process of helping others. So my mindset, the way I think, the knowledge that I have, the skills, those are the most important things. So people shouldn't chase money
Mm.
just in itself. People should chase skills, mentorship, the right mindset, personal development, a happy way of living, you know. So that's what's more important. And when you do that, when you have rich habits, successful people's habits, guess what? You have, by default, you become successful too. And the money comes with it. Money is just a reward, money is just a tool. So if you do what money likes, it's going to come to you. But if your behavior are bad and it's your behaviors do not attract money, guess what?
Mm.
You're gonna stay broke. You're gonna stay poor.
Mm.
So the most important thing is your mindset and how you think about things and
Mm.
how open-minded you are.
Wow.
That yeah, that's how you're able to attract money. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So materialistic things, yes, they're nice, but after you get them, they don't really mean anything. And also having a big house, having a great car, having whatever, blah blah blah, really doesn't give you the fulfillment. What gives you the fulfillment is the fruit of your work, is like the person you become in the process of doing that, is following your passion and do it solely so that you become a valuable person. So for me, I am not materialistic. I am not materialistic. Whether I have a great car, a big house, whatever, yes, they are nice, but I don't really care about them.
You
These
have
are
it,
just
but you have an
these are just
expensive apartment in Austin, Texas. You have a very nice a very nice car. Like you
yeah,
have
but those
everything.
yeah,
Eh?
but those don't matter. They don't matter. Anybody can get them if they want to.
But all of the basics are now solved.
Yeah, exactly. But
Wow.
the most important thing is who I am and who I'm becoming.
Mm.
Because this, my mindset, my skill set, my character is unique. You cannot buy it anywhere. So you might have everything that I have,
Yeah.
but you can't find my character. You have
Yeah.
to create your own.
Yeah.
You have to,
That's
you have to invest in yourself. So people get this wrong. They think that they need to invest. They think that they need to have materialistic things. But the greatest investment you can do in your whole life is investing in yourself. Investing in yourself by learning as much as you can, good things, by the skills that you acquire, and by the discipline you apply in your life.
mm.
And how do you keep your promises? Like, how do you like, who are you as a person?
Mm.
and also how are you improving other people's lives? How
Yeah.
many problems are you solving? So, like, we are here to serve. We are
Yeah.
here to solve people's problems.
Mm-hmm.
So, material things, yes, they are good, they are okay, but it shouldn't be the driver. It
So,
shouldn't be the.
let's talk about those milestones that are in your back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see.
So this one is like $60,000 in 1 month in cash flow. And this one is like is this ring. This is when I get this ring, $250,000 in cash flow. Now I'm like I'm close to $500,000 annually. And this big one is when I become a marketing director. So
Oh,
as you work harder, as you're helping a lot of people, you get rewarded for it, you know?
ah.
So yeah, so
So what is the what does the symbol that is hidden in the rings? That what is the meaning of the rings and how?
these are just
just
reward.
just
Yeah, yeah.
and how much they worth?
I don't know, maybe each $3,000 each. So this is like $6,000 on my ring, on my fingers.
Yeah.
But these are just, when you do great things, when you keep helping people, things come. And
Okay.
for me, it's not about materialistic things.
It's
It's
just
about
mindset.
it's about the mindset and really helping people and explaining to people what and the best, like how they can navigate their financial situations,
Mhm.
because most people, they are living paycheck to paycheck. They are
Mm.
stuck.
Yeah.
They they don't have great skills like that is required in the marketplace.
Yeah.
So for me, my name is Abdul. Abdul means a servant. So I choose to be a servant of others. And I happen to love finance. Like I love like talking numbers, understanding how money works, how
Yeah.
investing works.
Mm.
So I feel like that's the ultimate gift I can give to other people.
Wow.
And that's my way of serving the community, serving other people, because money plays an important factor in our life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's get on this. I think this question is helpful to many. What are the main keys or factors or objectives of being financially independent or being financially free? Tell us the keys and how is it possible?
So three things that can lead you to success, like a successful, to become successful in a financial sector or category, or even in life. So for me, what comes on the top is the mindset. Who are you as a person? Because if you have rich mindset, if you are an optimistic individual, there's always a chance for you to become successful because of your mindset. So there's a law of the universe that is called the law of attraction. That law says whatever you want is also on the other side also wants you. So you attract each other. If you truly want something and you have it on your mind, it's not just a wish. You have it in your mind, and you are like you are set and you're focused on it. On the other side, where that thing is, it's also looking for you. So we attract you attract who you are. If you are a bad person, you have bad behaviors and bad habits, guess what? What are you going to attract?
Nothing.
You're going to attract bad things too.
Yeah.
But when you become so good and you have the right mindset and you have bigger goals, good ones, also you attract those good things. So that's the power of our subconscious mind. That's the power of our thoughts. That's the power of faith. Do you know what faith is?
Yeah.
Yeah, believing,
Yeah.
like strong belief.
Mm.
So when you have faith and you put action to it, actually, it must happen. There's a 90% chance of that thing happening to you. You just have to visualize it, imagine it, and manifest. You
Yeah.
have to manifest it. So the first thing, like the first major key to success is the mindset.
Yeah.
The mindset. So there's a guy who said the major key to you becoming successful is you. Whoever is listening to me at this point,
Mm.
the major key in you becoming successful in whatever thing you want to be successful in life, in finance, in whatever, it's gonna be you. So make sure that you're ready for it and have the rich mindset. Do not have poor mindset. Do not become pessimistic because pessimistic people, they
Yeah.
always find something bad in every situation. They always find the reasons why things are not going to happen, are not going to work. So they are negative. And when you become negative, guess what? Your life is going to be negative too.
Yeah.
So if you want to become successful, start thinking positively. No
Yeah.
matter how hard your life is, no matter the situation, no matter what's going on in your life, you have to stay happy and positive. Whether you're having issues, whether it's a bad situation going on, you have to keep positive side, and you have to stay in a beautiful state. So number one, right mindset, with a positive mindset, with being optimistic. Optimistic people like myself, we see good in everything. When you show me something, I find a way that something is going to be good. Like, what's good in this? What good can come out of this? So we are very optimistic people. We are very like very positive, and we see possibilities everywhere.
Yeah.
Possibilities everywhere. So most rich people, most successful people that you're gonna find in the whole world, they happen to be optimistic.
Yeah.
They're all positive. They all encourage others. They're all leaders of others. So that's number one. Number two, when we narrows it down to finance, it's going to be courage. You have to be courageous and ambitious and super fast. That goes with the hard work. You have to be a very hard-working person, a very hard-working individual.
Yeah.
So let's say you work somewhere, you have to be the best.
Yeah.
When they ask everybody, hey, who's the best in this environment? Who's the best? Like, it has to be you. If you work in a company, Cheetah, you have to be not number one. You have to be the best. You have to be like the guy who comes earlier and the guy who leaves later, and the most humble guy and the most hardworking and smart working individual. You see? So this comes with learning, like being very ambitious, hyper focused, and really visionary. Okay, so if you do not work hard and you are lazy and you are slow, you do not
Yeah.
act quick, you don't take action, guess what? Success might not happen for you
Yeah.
when it comes to finance, when it comes to life itself.
Yeah.
So that's number two. And then number three is how do you preserve, how do you keep those fruits that you were able to harvest from your hard work? So that's investing. That's protecting what has been achieved. Okay, so that's like how do I create generational wealth? How do I build my legacy that's gonna live forever, even if I'm not here, but there is a mark, there's something. When they come to my name, my grandchildren, they say, this guy was different. This guy was different. This guy changed the whole family. This guy is the reason why we are all financially free. This guy is the reason why we like, you don't just have to be a number, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what they're supposed to do in their heart. Something good, something that can disrupt, something that can really, really move the mountains. Okay? So go ahead and become that person because in your family, there's always the one person that changes everything for the better. So be that person. Why not you? Why not you? If I'm trying to create, why not you? We can all do the same, okay? So be this person who really wanna impact others, who
Mm.
really wanna like to the core of your heart, you know that you love people, you want to help them, and you want to become very, very productive and also leave the world better than how you find it. Like
Yeah.
be a man of value, be valuable. Don't just be an average person. Don't just be there complaining about nothing, about the government, about it's always oh no. You can do something. You're here to serve, to help, to become like the best at what you do. So strive for excellency.
Mm.
Okay. So those are the three tips for me. So number one again is mindset, the right mindset, great mindset. Two is courageous ambitious person and acting super fast and like you have to become very active and a hard-working individual, smart working individual. And then three is to preserve and to protect what has been achieved by building a legacy, building generational wealth, becoming somebody, like helping other people make money. It's not just about you. No, at some point you have to help others. Okay? If you're not helping other people become financially free, you being financially free doesn't mean anything because you have to lift others. You have to be the leader. You have to be the light for others. So those are my three major factors towards becoming successful in life.
Yeah. The discipline of money should be also involved. Let's continue. Um, every day here on internet, we listen to many motivational speakers who talk about business, who talk about welfare, who talk about money, who talk about Bible, Quran, who talk about religious behaviors, and so on. But let's get on this. Uh, what are the advices you can give the young people uh, who say every day, every time on social media, and those who are busy in the comments on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, and saying that you are talking about the things that are impossible. You are helping people. You are telling us the things that are helpful to the community, but there are those young people who are always in a negative, who are not optimistic. Those people who are always find negative in stories, in lessons they get from schools, and everywhere commenting that it is impossible. What are the advices you can give the young people, uh, maybe who are living in the US, Canada, Europe, Arabs, here in Africa, everywhere people are watching us from like the whole globe. What are the
Yeah.
advices you can give the young people who say that being financially successful is difficult, and some of them who say that it is impossible? What can you tell them?
Yeah, so the thing I can share to them is when it comes to learning new things and consuming things, you really have to be open, okay? You really have to be open and be open-minded individual and come to realize that just because your level of thinking is right here doesn't mean you cannot elevate, okay?
Mm,
So they have to you have to open your mind. You can't just be closed minded, okay? Sorry about that. You can't just be closed minded, okay?
okay.
So it's it's more like the mindset. So be a student of life. Don't just throw negativity, oh, it's not possible. Why? Like, what are the factors that are you basing your what are the factors that are you basing your decision on? No. So really, it's it's more like, hey, open, open up your mind, learn, learn, become like a sponge, and pick what's good and what's bad. So the thing that I can tell them is be exposed to everything, but do not get attached anywhere. Okay? So be exposed. Learn as much as you can. Dig deep. But do not get attached to your mentality, to your negativity, to your pessimistic, to your old ways of living. There's always something to learn, okay? If you've been doing what you've been doing for 10 years and you're still broke, what are the guarantees that if you keep doing the things that you've been doing, what makes you think that you're going to be successful? What makes you think that things are going to change? They are not. So you have to change. You have to change your mindset. You have to change the ways of thinking. You have to really be open and be coachable. Those people, most of them, they don't have mentorship. They don't look for one. They're just living life as if nothing is going to happen. And if you're looking for negativity in this world, life is hard. Life is harsh. Life will knock you down. So that's why the
Yeah.
best way to live this life is to become optimistic, positive, and a very good individual who do not complain and who sees good things like, hey, what can I learn out of this thing? How can I apply it to my life? Like, how can this situation help me? Instead of being, oh, I don't care. Oh, this is lie. Oh no. What's that gonna help you anyways?
Yeah.
You saying bad thing, it's not gonna help you in your situation.
Yeah.
So learn to become a good, like when you give the universe the good positive vibes and good positive energy, guess what? It's gonna give it back to you. You get what, like if you give, you're gonna get.
Mm.
So think of this as a farmer who farms, let's say, beans. If you go and you do not farm good beans, guess what? You're not gonna harvest. But
Yeah.
if you take care of your farm, you garden good ones, good seeds, guess what? You're gonna have good harvests. So this is the analogy of life. You get what you give. So if you're giving bad, negative energy in the world or in the universe, you're
Yeah.
going to receive bad, negative, harsh situation in your life. But if you give good vibes, good positivity, optimistic vibe, guess what? Things get better for you too.
Okay. But I have a question that I want to ask about what you're saying. I
Yeah.
have this question. Why do some people think the harder you pray, um, the harder you love God, you respect God, you go to church, the richer you can be? Why? Is it a good response? Is it possible? Tell us about that thing.
So it's possible, but some people, I think, in my opinion, they use it the wrong way. They are ignorant about it. Okay? So when it comes to teachings or the word of God or this like the spirituality, like the main purpose to me, like in my opinion, is to make you a great person. It comes down to faith, to the mindset, to the person you have to be. Like it teaches you how to become a good person, how to live your life. Okay?
Hmm.
But when ignorant people use it differently and they follow ignorantly without them tapping into their fullest potential and their fullest subconscious, they end up being brainwashed. They end up being like just, like just practicing for no reason. And most of the time, that way of doing things, it doesn't serve them well. So so the result must be, yes, have great, strong faith and be very, very spiritual because we are all spiritual. But then go do action, go put it into practice. Wishes are just wishes,
Mhm.
but action, like if you have a goal or if you have faith and you believe in something and you go do it, that thing have like 90% chances of happening. So faith without action is broken.
Okay.
You must have faith, be spiritual, be like yes, 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 but then put action into it. If you don't do action, then it's worthless. It's nothing.
Oh.
You're just doing nothing, okay?
Hmm.
So most people, they are spiritual, but they do it ignorantly. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not calling people ignorant, but I'm just saying some people they do it ignorantly. They
Yeah.
think that God is gonna do something for them. No. God opens up your eyes, opens up possibilities. The universe gives you the opportunity, makes you a person who can actually achieve what they are trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But God, he's not gonna like come and build the house for you and give you money out of nowhere. No, you have to work for it.
Yeah.
You have to do something. So if you're doing that, yes, we should all be spiritual. Like we should all have strong faith. But do not do it ignorantly. Make sure you know what you're doing. Don't be blind, okay? Don't just follow like a blind person. No, use your brain, like think. Use that, like it's you have to use that faith. You have to ponder it and then go do things, okay? And become a good person. So that's my analogy. And again, this is my opinion. It doesn't have to be the truth. It's just how I think. And my truth is my truth, and your truth is your truth, and we can all live together, and we can agree to disagree. Like it doesn't have to be like one strong thing. No, we can all think differently, but we all go into we all go into a great solution, like religions,
Yeah.
different religions. They believe they teach differently, but their goal seems to be the same. Like they teach people how to be good, how to behave, how to leave their sins, everything. So the goal is the same, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all different. That's what makes the world beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As you're giving us common factors like being ambitious, being a hardworking person, and a strong focus on continuous learning uh, can make you successful at the young age. And you're giving us the facts that there are many possibilities. Maybe you can be an example or others. That's why you've been traveling the whole America, the whole USA, to teach people how they can be financially free. And you are now a real estate, in real estate in the US, helping
Yeah.
people how to
Hmm.
buy a house in the US,
Hmm.
but mainly the people who live there, who live in the US and
Yeah.
in Canada, so close to the US.
Hmm.
What is required? What do you have for the people who are living in the US and how they can achieve their dreams of having the luxurious or an apartment in the US? Is that possible? And those who wants to buy lands and tell them how they can reach you for all the details and other.
Yeah. So for the consultancy and all these like take and advice when it comes to finance, I'm easily reachable. Like to people in the US and Canada specifically, because those are the areas that I cover. So you can reach to me. The best way to reach out to me is by calling me.
Yeah.
Don't text me. Don't like do like no. Just call me if you live here in the US and Canada. So my phone number is 207-598-2244, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna see how we can help each other, and I'm gonna share everything that I know. And yeah, that's what I love to do. I love to show people a different concept of seeing things. So yeah, it's I'm easily reachable. If you want to follow my content, I have a YouTube channel, a small one, Abdul Hagen, AbdulHagen, and also my Instagram is big. It's becoming big, big, big. So go ahead and follow me and make sure you're following up with what I'm doing. So my Instagram also is Abdul Hagen, Abdulhagen. But the best way to reach to me, because I'm a very, very, very busy guy. I have a lot going on. So the best way to reach out to me is by calling me directly. By calling me directly. 207 598 2244. Just call me. You do
Okay.
not to overthink it. You do not have to overthink it. You just do it. You need advice. You need to
Yes,
know
yes.
how the finance work.
The number
Yeah.
also must be pinned on the screen and also in the comment section. The first comment is the where you can reach Abdul. Let's get
Yeah.
back on the question. What are the benefits our audience could get from the real estate in US? Houses,
Mm.
lands, but
Mm.
also affordable. Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, yeah. So this is easy. It depends on like really are you ready? And also I would advise people do not try to go into these big luxury like big houses that you cannot afford, that you cannot keep up with. Just start small, okay? You don't want to take your income and put it straight to a house. The house that you live in, it's not an asset. It's a liability. It's taking money from you. So you shouldn't overload yourself.
Yeah,
Start small and then build, invest your money, make more money. Like the income is the number one factor that contribute to the person's finances. So you have to figure out how to make more money so that you can be able to invest, so that you can be able to like work on becoming financially free, making your money work for you. And yeah, so I help people in that. If you want to buy a house, buy land, sell land, just call me here in the USA and Canada. And also when it comes to financial services like living trust, people who don't have living trust, I can help. I can connect you with the attorneys and lawyers that can help you set up that because it's very important. You need a living trust for your family. It's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
And index annuities and life insurance, like yeah, all these types of financial services, I'm able to help you, and I'm able to explain how they work and what are the benefits, and like you can imagine, like most people, they all have auto insurance. They have insurance on their cars, but most of them they don't have their life insurance.
yeah.
It's more important, your car, cheetah, or your life.
What is important is life, because the life gives you everything.
Exactly. Like you need, like your body, yourself
Mm,
is what you have really.
yeah,
So why are you protecting the bank's properties before you protect yourself, before you protect your own property? Okay.
yeah,
So so yeah, that's that's how you should think about things. So if you need help in that area, do not hesitate to reach out to me, and I'm gonna help you in that area, like accordingly.
no,
And
okay,
also for people who are looking for opportunity, business opportunity, like how they can become financial professionals like me.
yeah,
I can help them, train them, and we like help them start their own businesses. And
yeah. But it's my next question. What is required to do business like you, and how is it possible for the people who lives in the US?
yeah, easy, easy. You just have to be legal in America, in the US or Canada. So let's say like work permit, green card, US citizen. Then you can get your license, study for it, go do the exam from the state, and then after you pass, they clear something, fingerprinting and all those to see if you qualify and you're good to represent people. And then from there, you get trained, you get the tools, and you go ahead and you start helping people. You start educating people financially. So it's really, it depends. Like it requires you
Mhm.
yourself to
Yeah.
commit, and you have to have like a little understanding of what is it that you're doing, and you
Yeah.
have to be a little ambitious and smart, you know. So it's easy. Like if you want to learn how, do not hesitate to contact me.
Yeah.
I can I can show you an opportunity that was able to allow me to quit my job. It was a very good job, and do this business full time.
Yeah.
And traveling, I can work from anywhere.
So
I
it
can,
means you help people to fill the documents, like the whole procedure.
yeah, I guide you on how things
Okay.
are done.
Thank you. Let's get
Yeah.
back on the last question. That is also important, like others I asked at before.
Mhm.
What is the biggest mistake you have made in your lifetime? And where did you get a motivation from?
Where do I get my motivation?
Yeah. You start telling us the biggest mistake you made in your lifetime since you were born.
The biggest mistake.
And you tell us where you get motivations from.
Wow, the biggest mistake. That's a very hard question. I don't even know how I can answer you.
I think it shouldn't be confidential to the audience because you help
Yeah, but
people,
the
you
biggest
motivate
mistake.
us.
Yeah. What?
The biggest mistake you've made.
Financial mistake, or just a life mistake.
The question is very simple. Since you were born, that's a meaning of a lifetime. What is the biggest mistake? You can also
Whew.
tell us how it was solved.
What is the biggest mistake? Cheetah.
The question
That's
is simple, very simple.
so that's a very, 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 very hard question for me. Um, but hmm. So the biggest mistake maybe I made, it was I started learning, like I should have started learning like personal development earlier. Like I should have focused on really personal development education earlier. Uh, but other than that, really, I'm still young. I haven't done so much mistakes, and that's why I can't find anything that I can give you. But when it comes to finance, I lost some huge amount of money. Like when I started like trading in the stock market and the forex market. So so you know how you're like, oh, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm a genius. I'm gonna do it on my own. And you go because of the human psychology, you end up losing a lot of money. So that's what I teach people by putting their money in the index so that they don't lose money. Because in the stock market, it goes up and down. It goes
Yeah,
up and down. So if you are in the stock market, let's say Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, or index S&P 500 stock market, it goes up and it goes up, and the index goes up too. You
yeah,
see,
yeah.
stock market goes up, the index goes up too.
Mhm.
Like in the stock market, when it's down in the index, you don't lose anything. So it's better to put your money in the index, because When the stock market goes down again, you don't lose anything. When the stock market goes up, you go up with it. So you're going up, 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 and you're protected to the downside. So the biggest mistakes that I make financially, I used to lose a lot of money
Yeah.
by trying to play the stock market game.
Yeah.
Now I'm putting money in the index. I'm not losing. I'm just going up, up. It might be small, but not as much. But at least I'm not losing money. So the first rule of money, they say never lose money. Never ever lose money. Try to invest. Try to put your money where you have 90% chance of not losing any money. So so yeah, that was my biggest mistake. But again, I don't. I'm a very optimistic person. Even when I have a problem or mistake, I forget it the next day. So I do not dwell on mistakes. That's why I can't even remember.
Mm.
And the second question, where do I get my motivation?
Yeah.
So I think my motivation comes from the like comes from where like where I was born and the life I lived. So I lived. We were not rich. We were not very very poor, but we were just just there, like a Rwandan regular family. Like barely surviving. So for me, my biggest motivation is to become is to be able to provide, is to be able to really really become bigger than myself, like like excellency, how Abdul of today can be different from Abdul of tomorrow. So I strive for improvement. I want to keep improving.
Mm.
So my biggest motivation is comes from me trying to become the best, the best of the best.
Mm.
So that pushes me to stay on fire, to stay focused, to stay
Yeah.
crazy good, like in a good way, so
Mm.
that I can keep elevating. So it's more like the strive to mastery. I wanna become the best of the best. So I wanna keep improving. I love progress. Life without progress is so boring for me, and I have to keep challenging myself. I have to really really keep going. So
Mm.
also I get the motivation from personal development, the mind. Everybody here, if you're listening to me, you should really, really focus on your personal development,
Yeah.
on motivational speeches,
Yeah.
on learning those people who were able to do incredible things, extraordinary things, and be able to mimic them, like be able to learn from them so that you can keep going, you can keep going.
Wow.
So personal development is a huge thing you must master, because you might have everything you want in life, you might have all the money you want in life, but still you're not happy. There's something missing. So you have to find the self motivation. You have to find the fire. Like, what is it? What's the passion? What do I love? What am I trying to do? You have to find your truest self so that you can live your life and you can become yourself. Because most people, they live other people's lives. They don't really know themselves. They care about other people's opportunities or opinions, not opportunities, opinions. Like, if somebody talked something bad or something about you, it's them, it's not you. You shouldn't focus on that. Just focus on what you think about yourself. Take feedback, but ultimately, you must follow your intuition. You must follow who you are. What's in your heart? What are you trying to achieve? Okay, so that's where I get my motivation, and yeah, I'm always on fire. I'm
Mm.
always ambitious. If you find me in the thing that I love to do and you want to compete with me, yeah, you're gonna have a very, very good competitor because I never fail. Never. For
Mm.
me, I'm a winner regardless. So
Mm.
if we are playing the same game that I like, I'm gonna win anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Abdul Hagenimana, Abdul Hagen, for the information, for this fruitful conversation with us. I think it's a very big thing to our audience, to our community. It's a very big privilege. We should also thank you for for this time and helping people and upgrading our mindset. We have been at schools. Some of us have also studied finance, but you're telling us that the finance that you find on this earth different to the books that are the schools, economy, and other lessons. Thank you for this conversation. I think it will be fruitful. Uh, before we end this interview in a minute, what can you tell the audience, the people who are watching us?
So I can tell people that anything that you see other people did, you can do the same too. So have an open mind, stay hungry, and be willing to look stupid and foolish,
Mm,
because when we start from the bottom. So accept the failure. We learn through failures. Success comes from many, 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 many failures.
mm,
So you should be the person that never gives up. You should be the person that's always optimistic, always positive, and also be very humble. Be very humble. Be a good person. Do not think that you're special. Do not think like be flexible. Don't try to be like, oh, I'm the best. I'm better than other people. I'm special. No, you're not. We're all the same. Whether you're here, we are all the same. We are playing this game called life. And like whoever is here, they still have their challenges. Whoever is here, they still have their challenges too. So accept that. Know that you're not special, but do your things in a special ways. And I wish the best in what you're doing. May God bless you. May God put a lot of blessings in everything that you're doing. And yeah, bless other people. Thank you so much, Cheetah. May
yeah.
God bless you too for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abdul Hagenimana. And let me say thank you for those who watch us every day in these conversations. I have testimonies that is so helpful for starting from the time that we used to do these kind of conversations. And for those who wants to be free in finance, to get financial literacy, talk to Abdul. Again, Imana is working on it, is helping people, and follow him on Instagram. When he visit estate, he post it before visiting so that you can meet him um, in the event or a master class. Yeah, you will be informed on his Instagram. Let me say thank you for watching CHiTA MAGiC. This is KiGALi's Magic. Remember that we have an English website. You can Find it everywhere you are on this world. Click www.CHiTAMAGiC.com or www.CHiTAMAGiC.com. It's CHiTAMAGiC.com. We have different categories like cinema, showbiz, people, and sports. You can reach us everywhere you are. Scroll down and you leave a comment. Thank you so much. This is Julius Chita. Niyitegeka, stay tuned and see you the next time. This is the magic. KiGALi's magic.
CHiTA MAGiC.